welcome back to my channel. I already recorded this whole video. You already saw, I already uploaded it and everything, but I just made it sound more complicated than it needs to be, I realized. So I'm going to, this is a redo. If you already saw it and you don't want to watch it again, don't watch this. I'm going to explain this easier, and I talked to Esembly and they explained a better wash routine for me, so I'm going to correct that in this. So again, I'm going to explain the fitment of diapers, how to wash them, what we use for diapers, my stash, my favorites, how we store them, what we do on the go, pretty much everything for cloth diapering. I'm going to talk through all of it. I also asked on Instagram what people wanted to know about cloth diapering, and the majority was just about washing them, but I made sure to cover like all the questions in this too. Before I get into anything, I'm just going to cover our why. First thing, Junie was having like 3 blowouts a day, like a lot of blowouts, okay? Esembly diapers are blowout proof, and I've used them now for 2 months, and I can tell you they are blowout proof. So if any poop escapes the inner, it just catches in the outer, and that rarely happens anyway. That's only happened probably 3 or 4 times in 2 months versus he was having like 3 blowouts a day. Another reason is we don't want to have to buy diapers. We don't want to have to buy wipes. These are all reusable, and after him, we can even use these for our next babies. I like spending money on more quality, nice things that will last longer instead of just using things that I'm just gonna like throw away. Less diapers in landfill, more sustainable. We can use them for next baby. When we're investing in it, we're investing in it for a long time. Okay, the diaper. So what we use Esembly diapers. I do have a coupon code. I'll put that right here. I'll also say it again at the end so you don't miss it. But we use Esembly. This is how it's spelled, Esembly. And we use these. They have an inner and an outer, okay? When you change a diaper, this is what you're changing all day. You can use the outer until it gets dirty, or you're like, hey, I've used this for a little bit, let's just change it. So the diaper goes on like this, basically. So there's different buttons on here. This is just, I know that looks like way complicated, but it's not. You basically just put it on whatever fits, and they're there so that it grows with your baby. Esembly has 2 sizes of diapers. There's size 1 and size 2. Size 1 goes from 7 to 17 pounds, and size 2 goes from 18 to 35. There's only 2 sizes. It's super simple. We have a little bit of each right now just because Junie is like kind of like in between. He still fits in 1, but he's almost in 2. So when we invested in more diapers, we just invested in size 2 that way, since I know he's growing into that right now. The inner and the outer, that's explained. The inner this is 100% organic cotton. There's 2 like liners in here, but they're sewn in, so you don't have to change liners or add or anything like that. They do have an extra absorbency layer you can buy for like nighttime. I've never had to do that yet. Maybe when he gets older and he pees more, I might. Right now, it's just the outer and the inner. When he poops or pees, you just change this, throw it in a wet bag like that. I'm getting ahead of myself, okay? That's the diaper. For wipes, what we use is the Esembly Cloth wipes. They're 100% organic cotton. I made my own bum spray to use with it, but Esembly does have a spray. It's like a foam wash, basically. The only reason I made this is because I like making things from scratch, but theirs is awesome and it goes with all of their stuff anyway, so you know it's bound to work. We started off with a pack of these. They come in a pack of 12, I think, and I realized that wasn't enough for me, so I ordered 2 more packs, and 3 packs is probably a little bit too much, but I like to keep some extras in the diaper bag because then I just use them as normal wipes. Like if I have sticky hands or if he spits up, I just use these 2 because it works really nice, and I can just throw them in the wet bag and reuse them. I have 36 of these, I think, right now. These are $14 for a pack of 12, and honestly, they're so worth it. It's like basically like $1 a wipe, and when you change a diaper, you only pretty much use 1. Even for a poopy diaper, I use like 1 or 2 even for a poopy diaper because they're like so big you can just fold them and okay, how we got started. We started with 10 inners and 3 outers, okay? This would last us all day. We started in the morning, and then by that night I had like 2 diapers left, so I would just throw them in the wash and then dry them before bed, and then in the morning we had a fresh set again. So 10 inners and 3 outers lasted us 1 whole day. That's how we started. Ideally for me, 20 diapers would last 2 days, and that would be the perfect amount for us. I hope that explains like what's a good number. Obviously for everybody the number is going to be different. I know people who like to go longer, so they think like 25 or 30 diapers is better. I know people who just like to have the day set, so just like 12 diapers is awesome, but for me 20 diapers would be like ideal. And when I say 20, I mean 20 inners. Outers, probably 6, which we have 6 outers right now, and that works super well. I started with 3, and then I got 3 more. So, okay, to go over that, if that was confusing, what we started with was 10 inners and 3 outers, and now we have 16 inners and 6 outers, but I'd like to get to 20 inners. Okay, next is the fitment. So I didn't know how to fit a cloth diaper, and in the beginning I thought I was doing it right, and then I was like, this is not right. So I looked it up. So basically you lay the outer down, and then you put the inner down, and then when it comes to the sides, you bring them up and over. Not across, but up and over. You put the buttons on whatever one fits, and then you do the other side, and then you'll do the outside the same way as well. And then you want to make sure that the diaper is like in their crotch and not like up on their thighs, but directly in their bikini line. And then you want to go around and just double check that the outer is covering all of the inner, so there's not like the inner diaper showing. That if the inner diaper is showing, that could have leaks. You want the outer to be fully around the inner diaper. Okay, how we store them. We store them over here in his dresser. I keep them in this drawer, and I have the outers over here and then the inners over here. I do have some disposables in the back just in case we run out and then I have to wash them and I don't have any, but typically right now he's in like 1 disposable a week if I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to wash the diapers. And then on top of his dresser, right by his changing pad and stuff, I keep his cloth wipes and his spray. Okay, on the go. This wet bag for inside right now, and then we have a black one that's in the diaper bag. When we're on the go, you just change a diaper just like it's a normal diaper change. You just put a new one of these in, and then you take this one, throw it in the wet bag along with a wipe. You just keep it in the wet bag. It doesn't smell. Esembly does sell wet bags too. It doesn't smell. It stays in there. Then when I get home, I either take what's in that wet bag and add it to this one, or when I wash that night, I just throw all of them in there. If I wasn't washing that night, then the next day I would just do that. So I empty, whenever I wash diapers, I grab both wet bags and I empty whatever's in each of them. But I'm making sure to do that every 2 days at least, because I don't want the diapers to sit in there any longer than that. Okay, our wash routine. This is the main thing that I decided to redo this video on, because I talked to Esembly, like I said, and they were like, hey, you can do this and this is gonna work way better for you, so start doing this instead. And I was like, wow, okay. So Esembly told me when you use homemade detergents, it tends to build up on your diapers, and the reason why I still resorted to homemade detergent is because I just didn't want a bunch of chemicals. But then they told me that their detergent is all mineral based, so their washing powder is clean. So I'm going to explain this using their washing powder, which is going to be the easiest rather than how I explained it before. Throw all your diapers in the wash, 1 scoop of washing powder, and put it on warm for a super fast cycle. Our washer has a speed wash, so I just do speed wash and then warm. Usually takes only like 15 minutes. And then you keep your diapers in there. You put 2 scoops of washing powder in there. You put it on hot. Remember, you want to put the washing powder in where your clothes are, not in like the top part where if you have a compartment like mine does in my washer, but you want to put the washing powder in with your diapers. Then for drying, when those are done, you just put all your diapers in the dryer. You can kind of like shake them out if they're like all clumped, that way they dry faster, and you can dry them on medium to high heat. Sometimes I like to just like put mine on a drying rack because it's just cute. In this summer, I really do want to like lay them to dry in the sun, like on a clothesline, because that's just cute, you know? So I am going to do that, but you can dry them on medium to high heat. Some other cloth diapers, you can't dry them. You have to let them air dry, like line dry or whatever on a drying rack. But it's so nice that Esembly's you can put in the dryer, because like when you're in a pinch and you need to do it super fast, you can put them on medium to high heat. So it doesn't take that long then. Next, laundry soap. So I just want to explain again, I was using my homemade laundry soap. I have homemade liquid soap, homemade dry laundry soap. I have both. But when you use homemade, it can just build up on your diapers, which I haven't seen a ton right now because I'm still in the early stage, but I'm switching to their washing powder because I don't want to build up on my diapers and I don't want to ruin them. And I just found out that their washing powder is clean and good ingredients. So I am going to use their washing powder from now on. Lastly is stains. Since I was doing a homemade laundry detergent, I was having a lot of stains, which I was fine with because I didn't want to have to use like a Tide Free and Clear or something like that. But with their washing powder, you shouldn't have as many stains. But if you do have any stains that just linger around, getting your diaper damp and laying it in the sun, which I haven't been able to do yet because it's winter here, but I am dying to be able to do this summer. You just lay your diaper out damp in the sun, and the sun will actually sun bleach it, which is so cool. It's like a natural bleacher without using chemicals. Okay, I think I covered everything. I'm just gonna go over quick what Esembly has. So they have inner diapers, they have outer diapers, they have a bunch of different fun prints too. I like their white diapers, and then they have some cute like navy and teal. They do have some pretty pink ones too for girls. And then the insides do have a print, so that's kind of nice because you can like stick with like a simple white, but like the inside is fun. And then they have wipes. They also have a foam wash that you can use for wiping them. They have diaper rash creams that are safe for cloth diapers. They have diaper bags if you need them. They have wet bags if you need them. And then the washing powder. The washing powder should last 2 months if you use it correctly, the 1 scoop and the 2 scoops with your diapers. So they really have everything when it comes to it. If you need anything for your diapers, they should have it. All right, my coupon code is KaylinRayRolf 10%. So if you are getting these diapers and you're gonna try them, don't forget to use that coupon code. I can almost promise you that if you just try cloth diapering, you will love it and become addicted like us. I don't want to promise, but I am pretty sure I could promise you that. I also wanted to tell you that Esembly, their diaper company, started in 2019, but they have been washing cloth diapers for almost 10 years. So when I like talked to them and they gave me feedback on washing my diapers, I was like, okay, I'm going to follow this because they have been washing diapers for 10 years. They were a company before that just washed cloth diapers and wipes and stuff like that, and now they have their own diapers and they started Esembly Baby. So when it comes to washing, I'm going to trust them and I'm going to follow what they say. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kaylin and we have a family vlog channel here. I like to record videos about like motherhood and stuff like that, like diaper bag videos or cloth diapering videos, stuff like that. We are pretty natural and we like to keep things simple and do things kind of old school like cloth diapering, but keep it fresh and modern too. Alright, if you're not following me on Instagram already, I will put my Instagram right here. I will put Esembly's website in the description, the coupon code in the description, my Instagram in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.